Hey guys,
Hey.
how are you?
It's Chris. Doing great.
How are you, Samantha?
Good. How are you?
Good. I understand you got a cooking shop.
Yes, I'm actually in the middle of a shoot right now.
Are you? So can I pick the door in and come down?
Sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
you don't mind, right?
No, not at all.
Can we do this together?
Yeah.
All right, great. All right, so we're going to do some chicken parmesan, correct?
Absolutely.
So we're doing a show today. We're doing a little change up, okay? What's for dinner? And we're here at the Foodie TV studios here in New York. So we're gonna get this thing going like real quick. So let's
Sounds
do
good.
this. Let's put a little olive oil in that pan. We'll make some great chicken parmesan. All right, that's great. So let's get the pan hot. Everybody knows the old shtick here with the torch. Heat up the pan real quick. All right, that should do it. So how do you want to do this? You just want to do a little breadcrumbs here?
Sure.
All right, so let's do this. Let's throw a little oil on here. You can oil those down this way because we're not using any, I don't see any eggs around here. All right, so just bread this up. Just make sure that this pan is just at medium heat because olive oil doesn't really have a high heat point. So let's just drop this in here. You ever cook on cast iron?
Yes, I have.
I think it's the best. So we just want to brown these up.
Okay.
Just throw them in here. You could dip it. You bread it. Just make sure you get that oil in there. So how long have you been interested in the culinary arts, Samantha?
For a couple of years now.
So do you cook every night?
Not every night.
No. So you eat out a lot?
No. Make quick things to cook at home sometimes, or get something real quick to eat out.
So what's your favorite meal?
I'd have to say lasagna.
Lasagna.
Yes.
You don't look like lasagna. I'm talking about your figure doesn't look like lasagna.
It's all moderation.
So you exercise?
Yes.
And you're right, it is moderation. All right, so we'll just do this until it's brown. You take your fork and just pick it up there. Ah, it looks good.
It looks really good.
But Samantha, Italian food's so easy to make and it's delicious.
Yes, it is.
You know, you get your chicken, you get your veal. You say you make your own sauce. That's great. So you could take that and actually bottle that up and just, you know, freeze it.
I've never tried it, but maybe I should.
You know, something else is that take ice cube trays and fill them up with the actual sauce. So this way, when you want sauce, you take 2 or 3 cubes
Oh, nice.
instead of having the whole thing.
That's a good idea.
They're like single people. Yeah. No egg. It's the first time I ever did that with no egg. Just the olive oil and the breadcrumbs.
That's awesome.
It's got to do something for your waistline.
Yes.
Yeah.
I normally put too much oil in the pan.
You know, the best way to do is the way that you did it. You just take the bowl and just pour the olive oil in there and just, you know, swish it around, and this way you don't have stuff flying up over on the stove.
I normally take, when I'm doing chicken parmesan, I normally take some of the oil and basically fill it up. Maybe I shouldn't,
Right.
but this obviously looks a whole lot healthier to make. than how I make mine.
Do you use olive oil, do you use vegetable oil, or carnauba
Olive oil. I use olive oil, yeah.
That's all I ever use. You know, if I use anything else, it just don't feel right after the meal. Kind of like fast food island. Vegetable oil, all that stuff. All right, so this is about done. Usually the rule is when you see it start to bleed, moisture starts coming out, then you know it's done.
Looks great.
I'm gonna put a little torch on this. That's cheating.
It cooks quicker.
Yeah, it gives it the appearance that it's done. Voila. All right, so let's plate it up.
All right.
Look at you got the plate. All right. Now we can take these things and stick them in the oven. All right, so we got some cheese, and I think we have some sauce. So if you want to put a little sauce on there.
Okay.
You know, you get a lot of good canned sauces as well. Good stuff.
That good?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we'll just put a little cheese on there. You want to help me out? All right, so, you know, this is fairly simple to make. You know, if you really want to take a lot of time and, you know, do your sauce, you know, your tomatoes, your onions, the way that Samantha does it over here, it's a little extra time, but as I was just saying, there's a lot of good canned sauces out there as well that you might want to try. Cheese, basic cheese, just some chopped mozzarella. You could throw some ricotta on there if you want. So how do you do yours? Is this similar to what you do?
Yes.
So you can also take these and you can freeze them as well. Right, you got a lighter, Samantha?
Sure, right here.
Thank you. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll lightly torch this.
The only thing that's missing here is olive oil.
Okay, hit it. Very good. All right, so we have a little Italian spices here. You can garnish it.
Oh, very nice.
I'm sorry, that's your job.
Okay.
All right, but that's it you have. You got chicken Parmesan. It's easy to make. You can even stick it back in the pan, stick it in the oven, any way you want to do it. But then again, just make sure that your chicken's done, you know, thoroughly all the way through. And as I did say, once it starts to bleed, moist up or whatever, you're fine. Add your sauce, your cheese. So guys, just stay tuned, man. We'll be right back. All right, listen, Samantha's out. I don't know what she's doing, but she's not going to stop the Greeks. So listen, I'm going to show you how to do some great sausage with some salsa. And I got some great vegetables here as far as some raw beets. I got some leeks. I got some potatoes. I got some yams. I got it all. So let's start this thing up. Everything starts off with a little olive oil. Well, actually, I like a lot of olive oil. Let me get this pan hot. Little torch. Pour our vegetables in here. Got some Brussels sprouts, a little dill. So we want to do the veggies first because the sausages will take no time at all. That'd be a nice finishing touch. And some leeks, throw a little more in there. Now to me, this has always tastes like a licorice. Kind of peppery, licorice, it's nice. All right, so we just want to just get this to the point to where you got a little char on it. I much prefer cast iron when I do have it. So once I get a char on this, then what I'll do is to hit it with some chicken broth. So we do a little stir here. You see these beets, everything's starting to bleed, sweat up. All right, so we got enough char on here. So I got some of these dried sliced garlic chips. Fell in love with them. Delicious. It beats chopping up raw garlic. Number one, you don't smell like garlic, and the second thing is you could drop this right into, you know, a biscuit or a soup, and it just dissolves, so you don't have to brown it up. Or just throw it in some hot oil. A little pack in there just to keep it moisture out of it. So these are dried out garlic chips. Smells like garlic, tastes like garlic, like potato chips. So I got a little chicken broth here. And just let that all sit. So I got some smoked sausage, bratwurst. So a lot of this stuff to me is almost like pre-cooked. I'm not saying it is, but you can either brown it up or else you could just throw it in there. I just prefer just to brown it up. Okay. Just get this out of the way. All right, so let me get this burner going and we'll start to do our bratwurst. Bratwurst. All right, this is all handmade stuff. And these are smoked. So just get them in there, just make sure the pan gets hot. And you just cook them until they just get plump. Look, they're almost done. A little more olive oil in here. A little more chicken stock. and some heavy cream. Now I've been having my eye on this for a while. It's cooking, it's getting soft. Let's cut it up. A few more minutes and we'll be done. All right, so let me just plate some of this up. Freddy Krueger moving there, right? Now that's what's for dinner. Samantha should be back soon. We'll clean up and we'll be right back. All right, so we're gonna do some stromboli. You ever do it?
Never made one, no.
All right, so I guess it's like a lot of like pizza. Okay, Samantha, what do we have here?
This is Calabra salami.
And let me guess, it's been in your family for years, right?
Yes, it has.
Really?
Yes.
Is it a Christmas thing or a Thanksgiving thing? Or an everyday thing?
A little bit of, I guess, everything.
All right, so we can make a sandwich with it, right?
Sure.
All right, so let's start this. We'll use this, and you can start rolling.
Okay.
We'll just put a little flour here. All right, I'm sure you do this all the time.
I actually make pizzas all the time.
So you're in the kitchen like 24/7?
Not 24/7.
You have children?
Yes, I do. I have
Great.
one.
All right, so you cook for your child.
Yes, I do.
All right. Want some more flour?
Sure.
There you go. All right, while Samantha's rolling that out here, I do want to indulge. Try this. Very good. Very tender. Now I see why it's been in your family for so many years. All right, so I guess you're going to roll that out like real thin. Excuse my reach.
Yep. That's good?
Yeah, do a little more. So press down on that. We'll make a big one, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, great job. All right, so I guess we can start loading it up. So you put the sauce first, you do the salami.
You just want it all around, or?
Yeah, and then we could just do this, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you might as well just throw it all on there. So when's the first time you fried your first egg? Were you into this when you were like 6 or 7 or 8 or 10?
I'd say maybe I started when I was 13.
13.
Yeah.
And your first meal was?
Well, I tried making rice, but my first attempt was horrible.
So it wasn't Uncle Ben's converted rice, or like 3-minute rice.
No, I made that rice-a-roni, but it still came out not done.
Like oatmeal. Oh, really? It was crunchy?
Yeah. But, you know, just gotta keep on trying and just learn.
Now, guys, this is optional. This is blue cheese. It's not for everybody. Some people are allergic to it. You like blue cheese?
Yes, love
Great.
blue cheese.
All right, so we'll put blue cheese on there.
Do you want all of this cheese on here?
Yes, please.
Yes?
Yeah. You know what they say, what doesn't kill fattens. And this is definitely the situation here. That's good, right?
Yes, looks great.
All right, now you got to roll that up like a cigar,
Okay.
young lady. Let's see what you can do. That's going like real good. Now, as you roll that, and then we'll put this on a baking sheet. We have some non-stick spray. carnauba cooking spray. All right, so we'll spray this down. Get the edges. So how many people do you think this will feed?
Depends on the person.
Yeah, you're right, it could be one. All right, so tuck your ends in there. All right, ready for the oven. You did well.
Looks great.
Yeah, it does. Didn't fall apart. All right, so what we're gonna do is throw this in the oven, and you guys just hang around because what would be an Italian meal without pasta? You like pasta, right?
I love pasta.
All right, so you guys just come on back. We'll put this in the oven, and then we're gonna do pasta. So we're back, and we're gonna do a pasta dish here. You see we have our stromboli here, and it looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
All right, so let's start this pasta thing. So we've had our pasta on here just for, takes about 9 minutes or so we got this out of the way. So we'll start with the veggies. Get some heat here. All right, you can throw those in. Put a little olive oil on here.
Do you want the peppers as well?
Yeah, we'll throw those green peppers, got red peppers. All right, fry it up. All right, so this looks great. Let's get this out of the way. See it? All right, so we'll just do this to the point to where we don't kill it. All right, and then we'll add our sauce, and then we'll try it, see how it is. You got some Parmesan cheese there?
Yes.
You ever tried pasta with ricotta?
No, I have not.
Just throw a little olive oil in there and toss it with the ricotta, and just add all this stuff. It's a nice little touch, cheesy. You notice the price of vegetables are going up?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's
Getting
just like
expensive.
really hard. So you got to go to like a proper produce place to get your veggies. So all we want to do is brown this. All right, you want to strain that?
Sure.
Let's get this out of the way. Oops, sorry.
No problem.
All right, so what we can do with this, because if you let it sit for a while, it's going to stick together. So you just throw a little olive oil on there. This is the way I like to do it. Throw a little cheese in here now. Save a little for later. And you can just toss it. You can use those.
Oh, just put it in here?
Yeah, if you want to mix it up. Give you something to do, right? All right, so let's just pour this in here. There you go.
Looks beautiful.
It does. So you got to throw one more thing in there.
The sauce.
The sauce.
Do you want the whole thing in here?
Yeah, just do it, as you want to do it. Remember, first dates, too much sauce. You
Yeah.
don't want to eat pasta. Look how passionate she is about that.
All right.
So what do you think?
Looks great.
You ready to
It
try
smells nice. Sure.
All right, so let's just... You got any paper towels?
Yes.
And just do a quick wipe out. So now that's what's for dinner. Good pasta.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the kids will love it too.
Yeah, they will. You were just like so passionate about just giving it a quick toss. That's what you need. You need love with food. All right, so let's try this.
Okay.
Want a little more cheese?
Sure.
Yeah, just do it all.
goodness.
You know, you need a spoon.
Yeah.
All right, the camera's watching you. How is it?
Very good.
All right, let's try the stromboli now.
Sounds
Good.
like a good idea.
That one's yours.
Oh, I can't eat all that.
Why not? All right, so little piece.
Just a little piece.
Don't forget you made this.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, it's still hot.
Wow.
You can take
Really
this
good.
home.
This is really good.
It's like an Italian restaurant. It's very good.
Chris, I gotta tell you, you came knocking on the door.
Kick the door in.
Yeah, you kicked the door in.
Yes.
And you came in here, helped me cook a couple of things. I gotta say, this was pretty awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You know, that blue cheese really, really enhanced that. Did. I didn't think I'd like it, but it was a good combination at all. All right, so another episode of What's for Dinner. Turned out great, right? You're happy? Pasta came out
Yes,
great?
came out
All
awesome.
right, to you people out there, until next time, okay? We're coming to a town near you. You guys, just keep it hot. Thanks for watching.